All right, guys, here we go. Back into some more live arena content now. The whole series around this whole series this week has been centered around getting to Quintus. However, what I've gotten to is the points that I was before I took the break, essentially. But today, maybe tomorrow, are going to be my last pushes. So, guys, there's a few arena windows left throughout the day. I need to be very careful. I need to be very mindful. Today, I need to be strategic. I need to put a notepad, actually, because a lot of times in these videos, midway through, I'm like, oh, maybe I can change this up. I hope I didn't put anybody from my vault into my vault that I'm going to use in Live Arena. I guess I'll find out in a little while if I did. So, Wukong and Kaimar. I don't want them to have UDK. UDK, bad idea. I don't need to go Sify necessarily. Rotos is going to be plenty. I don't need to go him just yet, though. Who does amazing versus Wukong? Narcisse does amazing versus Wukong. So, I got to be very careful with my picks today because if I want to get to 30, if I want to get to 4K before the end of the week, then I have to win a lot today because we're leaving tomorrow night. Actually, by the time you guys see this video, I'll be back tomorrow night, basically. So I'm leaving tomorrow night. Maybe I'll do one or two more live arena, maybe one more live arena thing at best. If I'm within reaching distance, I can do one more. But I have to get at least 3,900 today. At least, actually, like 3,930, actually. Probably going to be better. But we'll see. Maybe I can pick up a one tonight or something. We'll see. So, Marichka, one damage dealer. We're going to go Taras. Not Taras. We're going to go Ancora and Rotos. They're not going to go UDK. They can't go UDK. They literally can't go UDK. So, at this moment, who am I going to ban? Who am I thinking of banning? The Kaimar can strip. Lazarius, I think, is the biggest ban target here. The Kaimar can strip. The bad news bears for me. Lazarius is going to do all the work, though, right? The worst case scenario would be Kaimar strips UDK. Wukong kills UDK, and their match is just GG. They may not, yeah, that's what I was thinking. They may not ban the Armans because of how they picked. They're going kind of a speed route. So the Armans didn't even get banned. Sweet. Now, with that said, Kaimar's a pretty fast champion. My Arman's is pretty fast too, though. Get 28% speed over. He has a 30%. So he may still go first. Yeah, he does go first. Hopefully he doesn't strip. If he strips me, it's going to be a little bit rough. Not the end of the world, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, now it's... it is, in fact, the end of the world for him. It is, in fact, the end for him. So, I think I just... sheep the monkey boy, because he's just going to keep resin if not. And then I can go for let's go for an A2 on the... I go for A3 and then A2 if I wanted to. Let's do that. I think I can kill him. I should be able to, right? If not, my Rotos isn't worth much anyways. It's the reaction procs there that I was worried about. Do they have polymorph on the team? No polymorph to be seen, but I got the sheeps for them, okay? Super Alex, I got the sheeps, bud. Don't worry. Provoke? Nope, no provoke, unfortunately. She doesn't cleanse that, does she? I don't think so. I could try to do this. I kind of just want to kill this. And then... I don't know if I kill him if the turn meter resets, or if he pops out the sheep and gets it. I don't really know how that works. I forget. I never really tried, I don't think. If I hit him and he had full turn meter, does the sheep reset the turn meter? Or does he just get a turn? Because he's so high on turn meter. Not certain. I do want to do this. I want to sheep Wukong again. Then I want to kill Marichka. She reses everybody. There we go. So I just want to get Wukong eliminated, basically. Just don't use him. Revan. Do I know this guy? Why do I think I do? I think he messaged me a few days ago in Discord, actually. No. I feel like I know him, though. I feel like I've talked to him before. Maybe not. Maybe I've just seen him in the live arena stuff. Wouldn't be surprising. Wouldn't be surprising. Get this chair adjusted. We get in focus mode. What angle is focus mode? Is it this 90-degree angle? No, that's back hurting mode. Is it 45-degree? I don't know. What? This is pretty chill. This is like relaxation mode. I don't know. Not Arman's first pick. I don't guess we're playing the same game, honestly. Recently used first. Let's see. He might go speed team. If he goes to speed team, then I kind of want to have a somewhat speed option. I don't really want to go Wukong just yet, honestly. I think I go Duchess. I think Duchess is just my best bet. You know who I don't want to see? I don't want to see the daggone Warlord. That's who I don't want to see. That is who I don't want to see at all. If you watched my video yesterday, it should be in the Warlord video. Narcisse plus Ancora. Okay, so at this point, maybe he's not going to speed team. Maybe I should go a speed team instead. So I can in fact do that. Okay, so he has the last two picks here. I can go these two. He can go Rotos and kind of mess me up a little bit. I guess I could go UDK in the back. If I... What do I do here? So if I do these two, he can go Rotos. I can't do anything to stop it. He could go UDK plus Rotos. That'd be nasty, actually. I think I have to go Rotos. Well, he has two support picks left. So let's do this. He's not going to go another damage. He could go UDK plus Rotos. And it'd be a very weird thing for me to ban. I think in that case, I would just ban UDK, have to. I don't think he would go that. But if he goes UDK, then I don't go Rotos. If he goes anything else, then I probably go Rotos. I want to ban the Lazarius. I don't like Lazarius too much. If I have Rotos and UDK, he's a little bit less scary, but in general, he's pretty nasty. Now, on the other hand, if he goes Rotos, then maybe I just go... Or if he goes... Yeah, Rotos, maybe I just go UDK. And then set the trap. Just kidding. Nope. Gotta focus today. Focus matches, guys. I say that, but then I get easily distracted into these cool... Not winning shenanigans. Okay, so he's going to go with speed team as well. Mikage is probably going to be faster than me in some way. So I think I just ban the Arbiter. He probably is going to ban... He may not ban Armans. He may just be banking on going faster than me. Maybe my Siphi. My Armans is fast, though. Like, he's a pretty fast dude. Okay, so he's... Did the other thing I kind of expected. So banning Armans, but he was thinking about it. He's like, am I going to be faster? Probably not faster than a Siphi with a speed boost, but maybe faster than the others. So I could sleep the Mikage, but you know what that is? That's just bait. That is just bait without a doubt. You know why it's bait? Because she'll cleanse the sleep. And I'm not taking the bait. Now, Mikage can do the ally attacks, or she can strip, but Rotos isn't going to be bothered by strip, and this 9-piece protection Siphi is coming in clutch. I'm hoping to cut in on the Lazarius. Okay, well, I was thinking that was going to play out differently than it did. So here, I think I go the A2. Buff it already up. There we go. Excellent. Fantastic. Can't complain about that. Now, she's going to res him, of course. There's no reason at all to bring Rotos back. I'm not going to be able to sleep him either. But if I would have brought Rotos back, he's just going to be killed anyways. Because this dude ignores passives. I'm not going to use the full res. I'm just going to do the single target res. No reason to res everybody with Duchess, because res everybody with Duchess just means Wukong gets slower turn. This way people get most turns possible, basically. Still going to play this as if I could lose. GG. What are these player powers? 13 and 16? Okay, 39.88. This dude is playing to win. 39.88. He is right on Quintus. Right there. Right there. I gotta have some solid matches next 2 days to make this work. Okay, so the biggest threat, the single biggest threat to me right now, is him going warlord. The warlord pick is the biggest threat by far. So for me to stop a warlord play, I'm not going this because I want Rhodos necessarily. I'm going this because I don't want him to pick UDK and me have to ban UDK. So my plans are to have Wukong in a spot where I can get him. I'm going to have this very last spot picked available. So so I want to go Wukong. I also want to go Rhodos. They have similar counters, honestly. So he has a Duchess pick. I could go Narcisse and Ancora. Got one support. Who am I going to use as support? So I really want Wukong in here, but it may make him pick a champion who can mess up Wukong. The Wukong brings a speed aura. I need somebody else who can bring some speed boosts to my team, because right now I may not have much. I guess I go Rhodos, honestly. Necrit's pretty good. Ancora's pretty good too. Ancora plus Ancora and Narcisse. Narcisse probably doesn't get a turn though. Let's go Ancora plus Wukong. He may go. So if he goes to Nithwi, I don't go Rhodos. If he goes anything else, then I can go Rhodos, basically. I gotta ban the Armans. And Nithwi's a pretty popular pick. He goes Rhodos. So he's banning UDK. You have to ban UDK, right? And then the... Okay, so he has no strip champs. I may have to go Hefrek, actually. I think Hefrek's the best play. The reason why is because the Cardiel's going to go around me. I really want to go... I think it's just... I can't go Narcisse because Narcisse is probably going to get clapped by the Candrafon double hit. Ancora can res him, but I'm just... My Narcisse is really not that good, honestly. But this strategy, I can go fast, I can get in there and hopefully use a double hit. Rhodos probably not going to die to double hit unless my Hefrek is in Soul Reap. He might be. Soul Reap can kill a Rhodos with Hefrek's A2. Yeah, so... Oh, wow. That's a lot of Stone Skin. Surprised you're so worried about Armans in that case, honestly. Wow. Stone Skin Rhodos? Is he going to do anything? No, because my Wukong's going to strip everything from everybody because he's a G. He's a beast. Let's see if that actually works. Strip everything except for the Duchess. I don't need to strip the Duchess. I got 1 Stone Skin, which is better than 0 Stone Skin, but still not great. Deleted her. Very nice. Now, with that said, this is the only thing I can really do. Man. Deleted him. Alright, so full Stone Skin team deletes me, apparently. Wow. Very well played to him. Full Stone Skin team. I'm really surprised to see that for real. Like, Stone Skin Rhodos, you just got such less damage. Unless, of course, you're Stone Skin plus Savage, which is something that I actually not looked into. Because my Rhodos is so fast that I just don't think that it would make a ton of sense. But maybe it does. I mean, he did it. It wrecked me. Oh, friggin' Warlord. Okay, well, we're going to go in here straight up with the Armans plus the Siphi play. I got to go for a speed team. I got to rely on not banning the Warlord, basically. More or less. I can still ban him, but I can't assume that he's the biggest threat. I do have Armans, though, so I know who he's going to ban, basically. Yeah, so this is my Rhodos' build currently. 289 speed. Pretty fast. Pretty good gear overall. I don't think I could go in and make him stone skin as well. I don't think I would do that anyways. My Narcies, my other champs I would. My Heffrack is already stone skin. Definitely some champs I would do that with. So they have all their supports already. I kind of want to save a UDK to see if he picks into a Rotos. But I also kind of want Rotos myself. With that said, I think I just go Rotos Wukong, right? I feel as if I got much better. I don't know. I feel like I got really good picks. I feel like he's got an interesting strategy. Can't say too much though because teams beat me. Okay, and Nithwi, it's an easy, very good champion against my team champions for sure. Very, very good. However, if I'm faster, it's not really going to matter, right? They have no strip champs. They have a champion who ignores shields though. That's actually really good. UDK, kind of. Necrit, probably the better option. Now, I don't have to ban the Warlord. I literally set this out to not have to ban him. The Cardiel is going to get around, would get around UDK if I picked him. I think I banned a Nithwi. Nithwi's too big of a threat. He's probably going to ban Arman's, right? Okay, he doesn't ban Arman's. So this is actually, I think, the best play. So I'm banking on Arman's being faster than a Warlord. Is my Arman's with a 28% aura going to be faster than his Warlord with a 19% aura? I would like to say yes, but my Arman's, he's built pretty quick. Mine's also in stone skin. Oh, we got it. Sweet. So now I can steal everything, or I can just sheep the Warlord. I think sheeping the Warlord is actually the play to make, though stunning everybody's pretty enticing as well. No polymorphs, anybody who's I really care about just yet. Maybe dodge all the polymorphs. That'd be sweet. Okay, and then we sheep the Warlord as well. Really doesn't get better than that. Really just doesn't get better than that. And then we come in here with the Rotos. Just go ahead and smack down the Warlord. Boom. And then we come in here. Go for Narcies or I could go for Cardiel. Both of them are going to be hard to kill. I don't really want to proc any masteries that remove buffs from them, though. Honestly. I'd rather them just get a turn. Because if I proc any masteries that remove the debuffs, then I'm not going to kill him. My Rotos isn't going to do enough damage probably to kill him yet. I could hit reaction. There's so many things that could happen there. I just don't think it's worth risking that, honestly. So here, I could go for the kill on Cardiel. Not really any reason to. I go for the block buffs. It probably won't wake anybody up. Let's just poke him with the A1. Maybe get a decrease of some kind. So now we're in a spot where I can just protect the Rotos. Rotos can kill the Cardiel. He could, but he didn't, unfortunately. So the Duchess is going to do her thing. However, we're going to be able to do some more work with... Okay, so no block debuffs, fortunately. She can get stunned, so we can get sheeped. We got sheeped. Not a big deal, though. This is a little bit risky. Nah, it's okay. All is well. So if basically that match, if I would have hit the Narcies with the A2, not confident my Rotos could have killed it. There's no reason why I would have need to go for that kill. The Duchess could just res. Just didn't make sense to do that. I'm surprised Arman's gets to sit in any matches, honestly. Surprised he's just not instantly banned all the time. Typically he is, but just didn't know he wasn't for some reason. For some odd reason. All right, so Warlord plus Taras. So I need to go Siphi. Siphi's way too valuable for him to have. And then UDK plus Wukong are both super helpful as well. I think I don't like going into... Part of me doesn't like going into Wukong yet. Because that means he can go block revive champion. He can change up his strats around that. But Wukong or UDK are both very valuable. UDK is very helpful. I don't want him to have UDK. I don't want him to counter Wukong. This basically locks in a Rotos for me. I don't have to pick Rotos. I just basically get Rotos because he's not going to go him. He can have a Wukong. Maybe okay. I mean, because what? Wukong and Narcy are like the two most popular. Yeah, so I kind of knew he was going to pick Wukong there. So he has 3 damage dealers. He's going very hard on the damage side. Could be a support Wukong. Could definitely be a support Wukong. So now I don't have a big speed aura. So I need to be mindful that the warlord probably has to be banned here. Go Rotos plus... Heffrack is pretty decent against a lot of these champs, not all of them. Narcy does great versus the Wukong. So now I just come in here expecting to ban the warlord. The Narcys can block revival on the Wukong. Okay, so I gotta ban the warlord. The Kymar strip is nasty. He bans the Siphi. Okay, so basically now it's who's faster. My Arman's 350 with a 20 speed aura. He may not even get stripped, which is always like the RNG factor. Or is his Kymar? The Kymar is probably faster. Typically, Kymars are built to be faster, but we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe my Arman's... Okay, so he's not faster. He's not in Stone Skin either. Hopefully Stone Skin doesn't get stripped. It's a 50% chance. We got the 50% chance against us. Dang it, that sucks. That was not the best idea. That was pretty fortunate that I didn't just get wrecked there, honestly. He's going to go A3, kill my Rotos for sure. No, he doesn't. He goes A2. Okay, that's surprising to say the least. I think I can kill this dude. I really want to kill the Taras, but I just can't kill him, I don't think. No, there's no... Can't kill him. If he uses the A3, I'm good because my Rotos can get extra turns. Okay, that's what he did. Kind of surprised. But now the Stoutus just kills me. That's unfortunate. That match came down to RNG completely. Like, assuming he doesn't use the A1 there. Yeah, that's 100%. That could have been a victory. Had my Armans not gotten stripped. Just one of those things where, hey, the Armans get stripped. GG's. Now, with that said, I want to see what my Arman's stats are. So we have a banner that's kind of low in speed. We have speed everywhere else. Good roll speed. He's 343, so he's not actually 350. Like I said, though, Kymars are just much faster, 9 times out of 10. The resistance I have is pretty decent. It's not great, but if I could get him 6-star, he would definitely beat most of the Kymars, I think. Well, a lot of Kymars, not most. So this, Crixia, I'm going to go Siphi again. Dang. If that Kymar would have gotten polymorphed, if he would have gotten anything like that, I think I could have won. Mythical champs, eh? So Crixie has a lockout. She's going to be fast. Herbaeus is a good speed booster. Lazarius is annoying. We're going to go UDK plus Rotos, most likely. He may have a Mezimel, though. Which Mezimel is more so for UDK than it is for Rotos anyways. So I'm going to go Rotos because the speed option. I think is what I go. However, Heffrack's not a bad pick either. He probably has a Mezimel. I mean, he's stacking the Lego. He's stacking the Mythicals anyways. So probably has a Mezimel. Galathier and Sigfrin. So Sigfrin does massive damage. Crixia, I think, is the biggest threat here. Her lockouts and everything is super annoying. Herbaeus is a good speed booster and can be super frustrating as well, though. Like, I really don't like Herbaeus at all, honestly. Sigfrin can do some big smacks on everybody. They have no. They do have a strip champion in Lazarius. I think I just go Sun Wukong here, probably. So this is free-to-play team with one Siphi versus a not-so-free-to-play team. The +4 Crixia Mythical Fully Awakened is probably going to be pretty fast. I think I just have to ban her. Galathier, Lazarius, Sigfrin. Sigfrin's going to smack. These two are big damage. I mean, this is a scary team. It really is. Like, without a doubt, it's definitely a scary team. And he probably has better speed gear than me as well. I mean, he has all Mythicals. Good speed gear bought in the shop, probably. Lazarius can definitely one shot my team. My Rhodos is fast though. He has no lockouts. If I start killing any of his champions, the Galathier can res though. So I could sleep the Airbeus, or I could buff up. No real reason to buff up, so I just sleep the Airbeus. Does he cleanse? I think he does actually. That's not the best play there I did. I forget what this form does, but I don't think it hits that hard, right? Kill the Lazarius. I know he reses. I also know Siegfried reses too, so something to be mindful there. Now he has a big A3. His A2 is not going to do much because UDK is not going to go through that. Wasn't that worried about that ability anyways. Good. That's actually really cool. I got the block damage proc already. I would love for Sify to sleep the Galathier. The Airbeus going Stone Skin form is actually going to be worse, I think. That form doesn't have any cleanses that I know of. He may kill me again. My Rhodos should be safe, though. Unless he has Soul Reap on him, which why would you have that on your Galathier anyways? Rhodos is going to get cleansed. No, he's not. He's not going to get cleansed. Provoke the Siegfried. Did not provoke him, unfortunately. Go the A3. Maybe shoot the buff from the Siegfried. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Get the kill in Siegfried. And then drop the Airbeus. There we go, guys. Free to play. Let me take a screenshot of this because this is like free to play versus Mythical. It's pretty cool, actually. This makes me look free to play. This makes me look free to play. Let me screenshot that real quick. That's what if you have a bunch of Mythical champions, that's what happens. But yeah, it's actually hilarious how much that team makes me look free to play. I mean, I have basically free to play champions. I have Rhodos, UDK, and Wukong. We'll see how this plays out. 37-10. This dude's been playing for a long time, I assume, because of the avatar. Now, the next worst thing is going to be a Sify. The Sify pick is going to ruin me. Sorry, not Sify. If he went Warlord, that would ruin me. So these two, at least give me some option for speed. I can't go Wukong first because Wukong's easily countered by so many champions. Well, fairly easily countered. He's a good mid to late pick, I think. Not a good first pick. Not a great first pick. Sometimes before Arman's, Wukong was a pretty good first pick, I think. Could be decent. He is relatively easy to counter and like change things up against. And like go Narses, go Nithwi, go all these different champions who can block revive. Narses, there we go. So Narses is going to block revive. Wukong may not be the best idea. So if I go into a Rhodos pick, Rhodos is great against this. Right now he is, but he could bring a multi-hitter champion. Definitely a possibility. I don't have to go Rhodos just yet though because he doesn't have anything that's like super concerning necessarily. Like right now he has one more support, one more damage. The next damage could be a Harima. I don't really want to deal with a Harima, though I may have to go into dealing with a Harima right here, honestly. I have to pick one damage dealer. Duchess gets messed up by Harima, kind of. Necrit, not so much. But let's go Duchess, because he has this stuff for the shield. I'm going to go Duchess plus Rhodos here. Give me a little bit of a speed aura. He probably goes Harima. He probably has a Harima sitting on his account. Probably. I'm just going to assume he does. So Harima plus... Duchess is not a great pick into Harima either, because she can always do the provoke. Yep. There we go, guys. What'd I say? It's going to be a Harima. I knew it was going to be a Harima. Because what else would it be, right? What else would it be? So now, let me see what I got to do here. All the champs I have are going to be mediocre versus his stuff. Let's go with... I mean, Wukong's honestly the best thing that I have right now. Like, not a good pick into a Harima. But I'm just about to get wrecked, I think. Like, just period. Flat out. Just going to get wrecked because Crixia is going to lock me out. Narcisse has a bunch of damage. I was trying to not force the Harima pick. I think I may actually prefer that. Rhodos is nasty, and he knows that. But Wukong can be nasty too. I think I'm actually more worried about... Okay, so he has an immunity Crixia. Interesting. Now, there's no reason to sleep anybody because she's just going to cleanse it. She's going to do a lockout. No, she doesn't. She does the A1 first. Interesting. That Harima takes no damage, basically. No reason to do this. I'll sleep her. She's going to Ancora anyways, though. Okay. To be expected, right? It's okay, though. I don't... Can Duchess get provoked through Stone Skin? So no. Stone Skin resists that. Okay, so Wukong's dead. Okay, so it removes buffs and it locks out. So he was waiting for the lockout to happen. That makes more sense. Can she have 2 sleeps on her? She cannot. Sweet. So let's go ahead and provoke the Narcisse can get to Wukong. She can do some nasty stuff. Let's try to provoke the Harima. No, big polymorph. Let's not go Harima. Let's go Narcisse. Provoke the Narcisse. Don't have to deal with that big provoke. No, everything's going to be stripped anyways. Everything's going to be cleansed, I mean. Probably getting sheeped here. Nah, actually what I'm getting happen here is I'm about to get messed up because I'm about to get block revived. Yeah. No, he didn't block revive at all. He's just like, forget this. I'm just gonna use Narcisse, just obliterate him. There we go. Crixia is a difficult champion to go against. He was very tanky to begin with. Maybe I could have picked something different there. It's just these lockout champions are difficult. They're definitely difficult. Here we can go. It is Arman's pick again. I just really don't like the idea of UDK plus Siphi. I don't like the idea of them having Arman's plus UDK. Just because I pick Rhodos and champions who get messed up by Arman or UDK so much. But I guess in reality, I don't need that. I can go Narcisse. It's just Wukong behind UDK is especially nasty. So you've got a fairly fast team already. I will be going Rhodos for sure. The Wukong, they have 2 strip options now, so going Heffrack's probably not a great idea. I can go Necrit plus Ray. This is a pretty solid idea. Possibly. Or Duchess plus Ray. I think Necrit plus Ray just so he protects her. Less counters to this anyways. Like, people don't really counter her too much. They usually don't care about her. They probably just ban Rhodos, honestly. They're just like, dang it. So we got the friggin' Yumiko. So they're going to ban the Siphi. I'm almost certain. Almost certain. So I have to ban Arman. It's literally the only option I have. They ban Siphi, and then I'm kind of out of luck. I think it's what's about to happen. Yep. So here, the Mikage comes around, ally attack, kills my Rhodos. Almost certainly. Unless Ray has more HP than Rhodos, which is actually not the best because she can do some serious stuff with her A1. She may just go for the A2. Stun. No, of course goes for the Rhodos kill. And what else would you do? In your right mind, what else would you do? Nothing. That's exactly what you would do every time. Wow, the Leo's reaction may have actually saved me in a way. To be fair, my UDK can solo this Leo, which is actually hilarious. Oh, frick. I forgot about Wukong. Dang it. So right now, I'm actually not in a horrible spot. Why didn't I kill him? 100% should have killed him. He's getting nervous now. He's going to A2 just snipe down the UDK, though. Dang it. Oh, man. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, sorry. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 4. That's not going in the right direction, guys. I'm supposed to be going up higher and faster. The UDK, maybe I have to mix this picks up a little bit. And maybe I need to mix the picks up. 33.57, so a little bit lower player, still level 100. I really need to have options against lockout champions. Lockout champions are really just messing me up, honestly. They're messing me up hardcore, honestly, to be fair. Where do I want to go first? I mean, I'm going UDK every time. I feel like he's not doing what I want him to. I may need to change it up. Ideally, I get Wukong after this as well. That's like the ideal, but typically they go Armans and then Wukong. I guess I just need to switch it up and try to counter their Wukong instead. So we go Narcisse plus Ancora. Now I have to go fast. Narcisse plus Ancora is a good way to do this, though, because she does reduce his cooldowns. And Rhodos is great as well. Rhodos and Narcisse actually bring, I guess, more of a threat to the team. So they may actually want to ban somebody besides UDK or Siphi. Maybe a damage dealer, possibly. But I'm pretty confident what Rhodos can do. Okay, I guess he's confident as well. So obviously he's banning the UDK. So if they got that stuff going on, my Heffrack isn't necessarily going to be able to do anything with his one shot necessarily. To be fair, I don't think I have any other option, honestly. I think it's just Heffrack basically. I need to build some more champs, it seems like. So he got my champs plus a warlord. Unfortunate. So Heffrack with no, well, he has his own increased attack that's not going to be able to be used because the warlord's going to lock him out. Almost guarantee the warlord's in Stone Skin. It's so difficult to pick who to ban with warlord plus. Okay, this is actually fantastic. So I just sleep the warlord. Easy. Now we actually have some of an option, like some of a chance. Assuming we don't get stripped on the Heffrack and then wrecked, actually have a chance. Good. Heffrack dodges the strip. We cleanse everybody anyways. And then Heffrack comes in and gives it every single ounce of effort he has. Kills the warlord. Kills the Ursuga. That's all I needed. That is every bit of what I needed. That's fine. We win. GG's. So Siphi faster than the warlord. Fantastic. If that warlord was in Stone Skin, that wouldn't have worked out like that. That's the importance and value of putting your Armans, your warlords, stuff like that in Stone Skin. So that one I picked, I did UDK plus Siphi again. But then if they go Wukong, I'm going to go Ancora plus Narcisse. Gives me some of a speed aura still. If not, I'm going to go Wukong plus somebody else. It depends. If they go Warlord, I'm going to have to switch it up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Ancora plus Narcisse. So obviously, I'm not going to go Wukong because that's literally what I would use to counter that. I don't want to go any shield champs necessarily. Shield champs aren't the greatest against Narcisse. So I'm going to go Rhodos plus... Go Heffrack. He's actually pretty decent here. I want another support, though. I don't want to commit to a bunch of damage dealers and then all of a sudden he has something different. So, well, all of a sudden he has like a counter to my damage dealers, basically. I think Duchess is what I go here. Because Necrit brings shields. My Duchess doesn't have any shields. I don't really want to get counterattacked a lot. They're probably going to ban the Rhodos. So I need to plan on a damage dealer who can do well without an increased attack. I can bring Wukong still. Wukong's not bad. It's just Narcisse is very dangerous with him because he can just block revive. And then he's in a bad spot. Granted, no blessings. Crixia, that daggone lockout champion. Daggone lockout champion. 2 damage dealers, Crixia for a lockout. Do I have anybody else who could threaten speed stuff? I don't think I do. I just don't at all. I can't go Wukong, not very easily. Hefrak, she's going to strip the buff possibly. Hefrak can come back and do a hit. I got to go him. Don't really, you know, because Wukong is block revived. Rotos gets banned. Kind of already knew that. Crixia, she's going to mess me up. Wukong, I really wanted to have Wukong in here, but it's just not worth the risk of getting him banned. Like getting block revived, I mean. I guess any support is going to get block revived, but at least in this case, my Hefrak may do something. Now, here, it's kind of just like I'm kind of being baited, okay? If I do the turn meter boost, well, guess what happens? Crixia just strips everything and locks me out. Here, I just get the lockout and the strip. I don't have the increased defense. So it doesn't really matter what I would have done there, honestly. Unfortunately, I think he did get the lockout. He did not get the strip, though. So maybe I should have just brought Wukong anyways. So I wouldn't have had the buffs. That's probably the best idea, to bring Wukong anyways. That was a mistake. Because Wukong, I could have just not buffed him up. Been careful about that. Duchess's buffs would hide him anyways. Even that didn't do much damage. No damage. So not even gonna fight through this. Lockout champs. Wukong could have actually been the best pick there, I think. 38. I'm not sure what I started at, but I definitely am not going in the right direction. I think we're 5-5 right now with that first group of resets. 5-5, I believe. Not looking too hot at the moment. This guy I lost to earlier. He's pushing up slowly. He's like, yes, get to face Tyraku again. Get a free victory. But yeah, the last one, I should have just done Wukong, because even though he would have been block revived, anybody's gonna get block revived, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go, I think Ancora plus Narses, honestly. Or Narses plus Siphi. Because Narses can block Wukong, and Siphi stops them from beating me in speed. And while I really want Ancora, it's not the end of the world. Now, they may go UDK here. If they do, that's probably okay. Hopefully. Maybe I should have gotten UDK, though. Actually. So I can ban somebody. So he has one more support pick. I can go UDK plus Rotos. Now I got a pretty solid team, I think. Ban their Wukong. Now I got two speed options. Good. No, that's not UDK. That's Hefrak. I think this is probably my most solid team I could do. I basically beat them in speed. Definitely. Assuming they don't ban Armans, but it really doesn't matter. And then from here, if it's a warlord, I lock him out, of course, right? If it's not a warlord, I don't necessarily lock him out. But a warlord, I have to. What did he use earlier? I think all of his champs were in Stone Skin, weren't they? Stone Skin Candrafon. Blind Seer. Okay, so he's like, forget this, I'm out. Nice. I think he wanted the Rotos in the back, or he wanted the UDK, one of those two. Rob Shadow Raid. Raid Shadow Rob. All right. Arman's. Wukong and Arbiter. So we're gonna go Siphi and Narses. This team did really well earlier. So I mean, gotta leave the match. So the person didn't even come in anymore. So I'd say it's a pretty solid team. If your team makes people back out, team's pretty good. Rotos plus UDK. Okay. All right. So obviously I can ban the UDK if I wanted to. I can ban the Arbiter. It's a pretty easy ban. I can just pick somebody to go around the Rotos, basically. I need to deal with the Wukong though. Narcisse can deal with him. Something like this may be the best option, though. Array with continuous hits. Just plan on banning or not worrying about the UDK. Just leaving him there. Kind of want Ancora, honestly, as well. My Ray needs extra protection, though. If I went Ancora, I could go Hefrak. Hefrak can do great. There we go. It was a very, very fast last-minute decision. Oh, no. Hefrak doesn't do that good against UDK because Hefrak does his double hit, and UDK will block the one kind of anyways. I could be very particular who I ban here. I think Ray would have been better, honestly. Yeah, Ray would have been so much better. Wow. It's actually crazy how much better she would have been. Though I may not ban the Hellcath in that situation. We're going to ban the Hellcath here. He's banning Armans, of course. I'm not going to go first, but I may go second. That may be enough. Well, I should go, like, as in he's not going to be speed tuned. He has nobody to speed tune his champions with, basically. If he does kill one with Rhodos or Wukong, we're actually in a good spot still. We do have the second res from Ancora. He probably can go for the A3 strip. No, he goes for the sheep. Okay. Great. Great, great, great. So obviously the Arbiter's dead and she ain't coming back. So it's a support Wukong, isn't it? Honestly, actually, I'm not sure. Oh, man. Couldn't get through to him. Dang it. That's super unfortunate. For some reason, I was thinking I could have made that work. Obviously couldn't. So now I can res this Hefrak. If I can get him to have a turn, I think we're good. Okay, so we got that. I think we're probably all right now. Maybe. Wukong's always scary because he can just be one turn away from some serious damage. Serious damage. Like, he's just one turn away from just obliterating the whole team with his A2. So that's very thankful I actually won that one. Rob Shadow Raid, isn't that who we just now played? I know he likes Wukong, so I guess I'll probably be going him. I also know he likes Helicath, so I may actually go him as well. If he doesn't pick Wukong here, I'll pick Wukong. But I do know he likes Rhodos, so I may actually go Rhodos sooner. Make him have to think up his strategy a little bit more. Switch it up. But if he doesn't go Wukong, I'll just take the Wukong and then go Wukong and Rhodos. Okay, so I'm going to go Wukong plus Siphi, I believe. So now he loses his speed aura. But actually, I know he likes Rhodos. So let's not use the Siphi just yet. I don't know he has Siphi. I do know he has UDK, though. I can almost guarantee he has UDK. Put them in the wrong order. It should have been UDK first. Beginner mistakes, guys. I'm sorry. So the next two is going to be something like Rhodos plus Siphi. Something like that. So now it's like, okay, I know he likes Rhodos. So if I pick the UDK and have Armans, he can't pick Rhodos, right? Rhodos is just dead in the water. He can't pick Wukong because I already picked him. He has to ban Armans because it's a speed threat. I bring Siphi now, and then bring like a Rhodos behind that. Ban the Warlord. I think I'm in a really good spot. Like, okay, Marichka, which is good. I think this is like the perfect setup for me, honestly. So now, I gotta ban the warlord, right? There's nobody else to ban. No other option, even. Wow. Okay. So, does he have everybody in stone skin or something? That's the only time you do this. You don't ban an Armans. You ban what? Why did he ban UDK? I wonder. So not everybody's in stone skin, but everybody's turn meter is mine, basically. Unless I get polymorph, that's a possibility. Do they have poly? Not really. So now I can go for the sheep on... I don't like Ragash having it. I don't like Marichka having it either. Let's go for the sheep on him. Because she can cleanse and everything. I'll go for a kill on the Arbiter. I may be able to, even with Harima's damage mitigation. A little bit risky, but... Been worse. So now she can't res unless well, until I kill her, then she reses. I love to just blast the Harima, honestly. Oh, got her sheep as well. I guess it's just a sheep farm today, guys. Just a sheep farm. Arman's a sheep farm. So this sheep goes, honestly, what I want to do is I want to kill Marichka outside of her buffs and then go for the... So I'll just sleep Ragash. Hopefully Marichka cuts in there. She probably won't, actually. I don't know if she's going to stun or not, or if she's going to cleanse. I forget which ability she can cleanse with. It could be nasty for me. It won't be that big of a deal, though, I don't think. Even if she does cleanse Ragash. She did, in fact, cleanse Ragash, but now I get all the turn meter, so it's all good. So, there we go. All right, so Armans gets wins all the time. Basically, I was trying to prep Marichka to be killed with the Arbiter, kill her with the A3 from Rotos, and then Arbiter A2. I could have sheeped the Harima there to get rid of her passive, essentially. But there's just so many times where you have to ban Armans, basically. He's just such a single-handedly game-breaking champion. You have to ban him. So we go Siphi. I'm going to go Armans. And I'm going to go UDK, I think. Yeah. So he's probably gonna go Wukong to kind of face the deal with the speed stuff here. Okay, no Wukong. So now I'm gonna go Wukong now, of course. So now I have somewhat of a speed option. Well, no, not really, because I had no other speed booster, do I? Because he has the Arbiter plus the Warlord. So I'm just probably gonna sit back and not even worry about doing speed stuff here. So I need to go to champs that are more tanky, slower, so on and so forth. So we have the 3 supports. Rotos is great. Hefrak is actually really good here. Wukong will be good, but not great because, well, he might be decent, depending on what the last 2 picks are. Foley plus George. Okay, so yeah, Wukong, it's not going to be great, in fact, here. So, they have no strips, so we go Hefrak. Ban the Warlord. Great Stone Skin answer. Foley's a great answer as well. They have the speed team there. Everything decked out. They didn't ban the Armans. This is going to be a mistake without a doubt. Why are people not banning Armans? They're just asking. I mean, I've lost with Armans, but the loss rates with Armans is far lower than the win rates with them, I believe. I think this is the case for him in Stone Skin, honestly. With Armans and Stone Skin guys, it just makes him so difficult because, like, the George is going to kill the UDK, most possibly, right? Assuming he does. But then who's going to kill Armans? Nobody's going to kill Armans because he's in Stone Skin. She's going to try to sleep my Rotos. No, it'd be kind of funny if she did. People try to sleep the Rotos all the time. It doesn't work. Now, they're probably going to get a turn before me. My Rotos may he may die. I don't think he will, though. He gets an extra turn. So now we just go in here and pick off the Georgie. And then we come in, and Armans probably won't even get a turn, honestly. Maybe he does. Polymorph, non-existent. Why double... okay, Soul Rip. I thought it was Intimidating Presence. That makes sense. Those blessings are good. The Siphi resed him, so we'll just take everything. We'll sheep the Siphi and take everything from everybody else. And then from here, we'll just provoke the Arbiter. Okay, extra turn. That was actually pretty crazy timing that I got the extra turn there. I was able to do that. Honestly, the Swift Parry proc is probably pretty smart for him. That kind of saved me. All right, so I feel like I'm not going to say nothing. Not going to say anything. All right, so Arman's first pick. Okay, Arbiter Wukong. We're going to go Ancora plus Narses. However, he's probably not going to go Ancora. Maybe I go UDK. I don't want him to have UDK. I want UDK. I want Narses to mess with Wukong. So that's what I'll do. Ancora is a great champion next pick. I don't need to pick her just yet. He can have her. I kind of want her, but I also want UDK. I also want Duchess. I also want Siphi. Both those champions I'm more than happy with. Obviously going to ban the Warlord here. So he has Rhonda to block the passives on champions. So be careful in who I pick. Rhonda can basically take down any one champion she wants, more or less. She's a very good answer to Rhodos. Hefrak is a pretty nasty counter to him as well. But the issue with Hefrak is he just picks a strip champion. He can kind of just mess me up. A Kymar messes Hefrak up with RNG, but does mess him up. Rhodos is weak versus Harima, or sorry, weak versus Rhonda. I think I go Duchess plus Hefrak. Duchess in Stone Skin, Hefrak in Stone Skin. I think that's what I have to do. He may go a strip champion here if he assumes Hefrak is in Stone Skin. If he doesn't go a strip champion, then I'm in a pretty good spot. Now this is all assuming he banned. Okay, so that's very smart play. So he picked very good champs into my stuff basically. However, I can't say that was the best. I don't know. I mean, maybe that was fine. Maybe that was fine for him. His Arbiter, he could be speed tuned. Some players are speed tuned, but to be speed tuned with an Arbiter like 400 speed, your Rhonda and Wukong had to be like 315, which is not unheard of, and it's definitely possible. But it's not going to be easy to do by no means. Now, he's going to be fast. He's going to maybe strip my Armans. Does not strip my Armans. Armans doesn't get a turn either. So they have no lockouts, which is nice. So even if she does kill Narses, not a huge deal. Oh, goes for the Duchess kill. Sweet. That was smart. Unfortunately, Armans forces the back out and quit. Because from there, it's if the reaction didn't proc, then maybe, just maybe, shoot, they would have stayed. But the reaction procced on Duchess, it didn't kill her. So just like, well, we're going to back out now. Forget this. Get some more matches in. That's the strategy with Armans. Even without a lockout champion, it's just forcing something that makes them want to ban it more. So we have this. So we're going to go UDK to stop a Rhodos. Also stops the Wukong a little bit. And then we're going to go Narses as well. $33.16, so a little bit lower player, a little bit newer-ish. Speed team 100%. So the Leo, I think a very solid option here is actually Hefrak again, because he can just tear through all these champs. Now the Leo can mess me up, but you know who Leo's not going to mess up? I can mess up a Duchess. Duchess in Stone Skin, Leo's not going to do nothing to that. Now, with that said, if he picks a lockout here, I ban the lockout. Harima, okay, Harima shuts down my Hefrak. I kind of have to ban that. Assuming he's banning Armans, I have to ban the Harima. I got these 4 champs. I should survive their nukes. Let's go. Extra HP is probably going to be the best thing for me. Extra speed might be, I don't know, honestly. This is going to be a decent amount of RNG. Basically, if the Wukong strips me, I'm in a horrible spot. If he doesn't strip, and Heffrak gets to smack, well, I'm in a great spot. But Harima's going to reduce the damage done, well, kind of reduce the damage done from Heffrak in a way. I may not have needed to do that, but she's really good against demon spawn champions in general. So this is what I went with. A3 there. Oh, strips it from both of them. That is unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. Wow. So we obviously got to pick them up. They both come back with low turn meter. Duchess's reses aren't the best. But if I would have waited, what's the Leor's gonna do? I think I just lose this one, honestly. The Leo got a turn too quick. Well, he got his turn. My Duchess is not gonna get back around anytime soon. Yeah, I'll say unless somehow he just didn't kill the Narcies. Go ahead, reduce my points. That was well picked. I think I could have left the Harima in, though. I think I should have got rid of the Leors, because he's the only one who I was really scared of. Actually, honestly, probably the Wukong there, because he's the only one who could strip. That's actually, honestly, the person who was the right answer, I think, to get rid of. So if I would have banned the Wukong, they'd have no strips. Yeah. And then literally my Heffrak would have no chance of being killed, essentially. So that would have been the best pick. But hey, you win some, you lose some. That's okay. I know the mistake I made there. Okay, so speed team. They're probably going to be a Wukong, something like that, coming soon. Actually, if it's probably going to be a Wukong, guess what I'd do? I just pick Wukong myself. Wukong. I could go both damage dealers if I really want. He could have something like... There's various... So he has... Actually, I don't really want to do that because he has a speed team. So he gets to dictate. He could be Foley's, it could be a Nithui's back there. Who knows what it could be. Go Duchess and Rhodos. Duchess is going to survive. Rhodos is going to survive most hits as well. I don't want them to go Wukong, but that kind of stuff I'm more worried about something crazy happening there. So they have no strip champs. They can't get around UDK's stuff. They may actually not ban the UDK. Actually, they may not ban Arman's. This team is a good counter to Arman's, honestly. So they may just leave him. However, they have to ban UDK in that case. And then it comes down to, okay, do we go for the kill on the... Okay, no, they didn't. So I do really think, though, that banning the Armans wasn't needed in that fight. But granted, he's 39.68. I'm 38.91. So I think he's a little bit higher than me. So maybe he knows what he's doing. We're about to find out, though. Hopefully, I don't get wrecked with the A2. Though, if the A2 hits, wow. Heffrak come back with some vengeance. He says, you absolutely do not kill my UDK. That was a risky play, for real. Heffrak laying down the law. There we go. Man. That's why Heffrak's so good against those fast teams. He really puts their speed in check. He's basically saying, okay, you wipe the whole team. Well, I got a good chance of wiping you. Especially with the Arbiter Siphi, you know, squishy Ronda, squishy Georgid. He can do some serious work. All right, Armans plus UDK. The UDK play is there just because of Siphi. A lot of times Siphi goes into Rhodos. So if I go UDK, it basically makes them kind of have to acknowledge that and not want to pick Rhodos. So I kind of soft pick Rhodos in a way. Okay, Shuzin plus Harima. So fast team with Harima. Ancora, Narci's going to be great picks. Rhodos isn't a bad pick. I still can go against Harima. I'll go... honestly, Wukong's not even a bad pick. I really don't want Wukong to be on that team. Could do something like this. I want to ban the Harima probably, or the Shuzin. One of those two, most likely. So they're going that speed option. They have no block revive, so he's just going to keep coming back anyways, being a nuisance. Duchess is good for whoever I bring. It opens up a Roto spot or a Narcy spot. Either one's fine. Now his next damage dealer spot could be a Nithwi, could be a Narcisse. Both those champs are gonna be pretty dangerous to me. All right, so Rhonda plus Ursuga. So Rhonda can shut down Wukong's passive. Rotos gets messed up, but I have a res and they have no lockouts. So I don't know if I care about that too much. Rotos can just eat through the Harima. They have to ban the Armans essentially. But Rotos can... honestly, Shuzin may be the one worth banning here. Just leave the Rotos in. Ban Shuzin. Because I got the res from Duchess. Shuzin shuts down their speed stuff. So now, while killing stuff is gonna be difficult with Rotos especially, they got no lockouts. So until Rotos dies, I don't have to res anybody. And Rotos, he will die. He'll definitely die. Possibly from the Rhonda, but not really, because she does 2 hits on that ability, right? I don't think it's 3. Now, granted, Rhonda plus Harima can mess me up, but she's not going to have increased attack. She could have decreased attack eventually from the UDK. Probably not. I was going to say, that would have definitely turned the tide a lot. Now, this is going to be pretty significant. Honestly, like now, the only person that can hit is Duchess. I have increased attack on my Rotos, all that kind of stuff. A2 would have been a harder hit from Rotos, but I decided to use the A3 there in hopes to maybe swing the tide in my favor really quick. That does nothing. Do they have Polymorph? They do have Polymorph and Polymorph. No real reason to go for that yet then. Let's go for an A2. Okay, Sheepter, sweet. That actually means Rotos now can do some serious work. Like he could have, if I would have saved the A3 for now, it 100% without a doubt would have killed the Rhonda. But now I don't have to worry about the Harima for a turn or two. I can hit the A2 on the Siphi. She's going to ally protect though anyways, so I can probably kill Rhonda, but let's just go for the Siphi. If I kill the Rhonda, Siphi reses, and it's going to give Rhonda increased attack anyways, so not really needed just yet. I don't really need to do anything here. Go A3. Who knows? Maybe I can't heal eventually. Great. So got the 1 kill. Fantastic, actually. Now, Siphi's in range where I could possibly kill her with Rotos. Okay, there we go. He left. Fantastic. 39:01, guys. 39:01 with 30 minutes left of this reset. Looking decent, I think. Feeling pretty good. Let's see what CC information is going on. There we go. All right, so guess who I'm picking first? Go ahead and put in the comment section down below who I'm picking first. Oh, Arman's. Sweet. If you guessed Arman's, you've guessed correct. So, what I was really hoping that... Nah, I'm not going to say anything else. Never mind. I'm going to jinx myself if I say it. Okay, so we go this and Narcisse. They go Wukong. I got Narcisse. Now, granted that Wukong isn't polymorph, so it's a little suspicious as to if he's damage or support. It's hard to tell nowadays because unless it's like a specific Soul Reap nuker, you really don't know. Or Heaven Cast, obviously nuker as well. Polymorph is hard to tell because it gives all the damage dealer stats as before. It just brings with it the sheep shenanigans. So Narcisse is going to block revive, and he knows that, which is the dangerous thing about picking Wukong so early. I don't have a Foley build. I don't even have a Foley, I don't think. I don't really care either. I do have an Nithwi. I need some blessings on him, though, honestly. I just now realized you could see the champs in your vault from there, but you can't see it from here. Okay, cool. So if I want to find someone in my vault, I can just do that. That actually helps out with the picking if I need to find somebody. So who's he going to pick? Does he pick anybody? That's the question. Maybe I'm lagging and maybe I'm not picking anybody. Is that the actual question? I got some videos uploaded. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, 4 minutes left in the Hefrack video. Okay, I think I'm bugged or something right now. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Polarium, please. There we go. Okay, Trunda plus Harima. I feel like that was his picks, possibly. Not for sure, though. I don't like Harima. I really don't like Harima at all. However, Rhodos has been doing some serious work versus her, so I don't know if I care. We can go Rhodos plus Duchess. Oh, no, they have Duchess already. Let's do Ancora. Ancora is a great support champion. Plus, with Narcy, very good as well, obviously. Rhodos can get messed up by any of the champs on the team. My Rhodos is probably faster than most of them, though. Unless he goes to Warlord, I'm probably locking out. Probably blocking out the Harima. Because she shuts down Rhodos so hard. He's banning Arman's unless his bot, whatever he's got going on here. Okay, he left the battle. I've had a lot of leaves. Like a lot of leaves. I feel like Arman's into them picking Wukong and then me picking Narcisse is like a frick, I'm out of here. I ain't doing this. Disgusting. Okay, so they go Arman's. Then I'm going to go... Who did I say I was going to go? Oh, Sify UDK. I think that's what I did. No. Was it Sify UDK? I think it was. In hopes to pick a Wukong later. Not Wukong just yet. Because Wukong is easily countered. Remember that, guys. Okay, now we can go Wukong. They have one more damage to their spot. I want to go speed. So I can go Wukong. And then I can go somebody like... I can go... Rhodos is already mine. They're not going to ban... I got Rhodos. They can ban the UDK technically. But I basically have Rhodos. But I want to risk it. I really don't want him to take Rhodos, honestly. I'm banning Arman's. I'm probably going to be... I don't know. Maybe not faster. I should be. I could go Narcisse plus Ancora. I should go... Let's go Narcisse. This way, it's not so easy to pick a Foley or a Nithwi and just be like, GG's, I win. Haha. So I'll go Narcisse here. And then Ancora. Possibly. Because it kind of negates Taras and Marichka to a point. Not perfect counter, but it's somewhat of a decent counter. And then for the last support, okay, Duchess. Sweet. For the last support, I can go Ancora. I think I just go Ancora. Ancora. This is fine. This is a fine team, I think. Okay, ban Narcisse. What a surprise. What a surprise. Now, the Taras isn't going to be horribly threatening, I don't think, because... Never mind. He's going to be a threat. Like, it's going to be horrible. I could do the A3 and strip stuff with Wukong and then get lucky and possibly have the Leoris block buffs and GG's, I win. Possibility. Now, I hope that she places the increased attack on everybody. Because that's my increased attack now. Wow. It's not my increased attack, actually. Matter of fact, it's done nothing. Nothing at all. My Wukong hit like a wet noodle. He hit as if he was naked. Yeah, we're just going to forget that ever happened. My Wukong hit like nothing. He hit for nothing, guys. Literally nothing. Is he naked? Is he in fact naked? Did like the game glitch and take off my gear or something? Okay, well it's not working on that right now. I think I have a different optimizer open. Let me see. Never mind. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. First pick, Arman's. Here's the optimizer. He's not naked. He's actually built pretty well. I'm surprised that he didn't have enough accuracy to strip that Leo. Or just a 3%. It had to be 3%, right? All right, so Narcisse plus Ancora. Obviously not going Wukong here. I still will go UDK, though. So against Narcisse, Rotos is a little bit questionable. Who's really good against Narcisse? I forget. Probably still going to go Siphi very soon, honestly. Wukong's not bad against Narcisse. It's just I need to have other options that are really good also. Or actually, if I have Duchess. If I had Duchess, it doesn't matter as much about Wukong. Now, they could pick Duchess as well. I don't really want them to have Wukong. So I think I'll just go him. I really need Duchess for this to come together, though. So I really hope that he doesn't pick Duchess. Though Duchess is a very popularly picked champion. So I got Duchess now. Good. In that sense. Harima's a high ban for me. And I think I go Rotos. I don't have to ban Harima, but I really want to ban Harima because she kind of shuts down Rotos in a way. Somewhat. Not horribly, honestly. Shuzin's a pretty high ban target as well. When she starts going with her control, it's really horrible. I can deal with a Harima. Shuzin's a little more pain. Little more of a pain, especially with the resetting of Narcisse and stuff. It's nasty. She probably gets the ban. Depending on what this is. Kaimar? Okay. Yeah. Definitely Shuzin getting banned. Definitely Shuzin getting the ban. He may be trying to go faster than me and wanted to ban the Duchess, though. Like, just not even going to ban the Armans? Okay. He does ban the Armans. Dang it. I really hope people don't ban the Armans. That's what I look forward to. I always look forward to that when they just, oh, let's ban a champion other than Armans. Let's try something. Let's try a new strat out. Now, we have an A3. Could I kill Kaimar with the A3 even after Harima's damage mitigation? Possibly. The A2 may actually kill him as well. There we go. A2 killed him. Fantastic. And now we got the Veil, which is going to protect Wukong from getting blasted. And then we will go ahead and poke the Harima with the A2 possibly. It does kill her as well. So now she has a choice. She wants to res the Kaimar because he can reset the res and then get the Harima. But if she reses the Harima, actually, yeah, that's the best bet. It's not really going to work, though, because my Rotos is going to kill anybody now. Thank goodness I had no shield. If I would have had a shield, it would have been a bad day for me. But Rotos, not going to die from that. So he's going to reset. She can res, possibly. I don't think the turn meter is going to be enough, though. Oh, wait, he has his A3 still? Wow. Surprised he didn't reset. So I got one more turn of that. Fantastic. Let's provoke the Nope, that's useless. That's actually useless. 100% useless. 1000% useless. So now my Rotos needs a turn. It's okay. I don't think anything he can do to kill. He can do the A2. He can kill my Rotos and stuff. He can double hit now. But I think it's all fine. If he would have reset with the Kaimar there, it would have been basically game over. This could be a... could do the fear on both of them, possibly. Okay, cleanses the fear. He's not going to keep doing the A3, is he? Okay, Harima's back again. She's back again, baby. Not what I was looking forward to see him. Let's try to do a big reach and try to kill the... Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen, unfortunately. Wukong needs a turn. Please, Wukong, get a turn. Oh, that was surprising. Very surprising. It's a very close match, honestly. He can use his prop, maybe his A2. Yep, use A2 again, but doesn't kill Rotos, thankfully. He didn't have no shield on. Thank goodness. So she can't res. Duchess did not ruin me this time, hopefully. Unless she reses again. Oh my goodness. Let's go for him. I can kill him. I could weak hit her. Oh, wait. He's in clan 1. He's in my clan. I didn't know that. What in the world? Who is this guy? Who is Don Norris? Don Norris. Why do I not know who that is? It was great. All right, so we got the speed team here with our dude who I love to go against, Wukong. We go UDK into Narses. Shuts down a lot of things. We're going to get it while the getting's good, basically. Yeah, I don't know who that is in my clan. He's in my clan, not my cluster, my actual clan. I don't know, not for sure. Maybe it's a newer person. Either way, it's very awesome, very awesome. I don't know what his Discord name is, basically. So here, 100% go Rotos. They're going for this nonsense. I go Siffy as well. It's not got somewhat of a speed option. Assuming they're not speed tuned. His Anchor was in Narses was very solid though. I'm interested in seeing the builds. If he answers, I want to see the builds. All right, so very cool stuff here. Duchess would have been preferred, honestly. This Hefrak may not like. He may just mess my Rotos up, honestly. He may mess me up. So I gotta be careful. I don't have any... Oh, double stone skin. Okay, so this Hefrak's a little less scary than he was originally, honestly. There's no reason to even buff up. Might as well just sleep the Wukong. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's actually better than what you might think. Because now the Hefrak hits me. And my Siffy doesn't die, basically. If he does the 2 turns... Okay, he's a smart Hefrak indeed. Very smart Hefrak. Now here, just do the A2. No reason to do anything else. Some people will take the Hefrak and do the extra turn and just blow right through that stone skin. With that said, he didn't do a whole lot of damage to my Rotos. I wonder if I can just kill. Now, this definitely kills the Wukong if I do this. The Wukong can try to strip me, for sure. It doesn't kill anybody else, though, if I do that, right? So there's really no reason to go with the A2, just to kill the Wukong for him to be res next turn. It's really worth, I believe, waiting till the Duchess gets her turn, gets her stone skin off, because the Wukong's going to try to strip me, and he may get it. I dropped the temporal, so he's really going to work on getting that Rotos down for sure here. But it's only going to be 1 hit. Man, he's trying to soften that Rotos best he can, isn't he? A3 here, still my buffs. I'm going for the sheep on the UDK. Very nice. Now... I gotta go the A3 because I don't think it's gonna. It should kill her actually. It doesn't kill her. That's actually better than you might think. So now what I do? No, don't do that. I was gonna say I just use the A2, the A3, and block revive on the Hefrak, but it's not gonna work. So Duchess is placing double hits on these different champions, basically. Don't know if I can kill this, but it's okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so killed... I should have known I was going to kill the Hefrak. I don't know why I thought for a second that I wasn't going to kill him. Now, the Arbiter has to res and pick the Wukong up with it, basically. Which is never fun as a Wukong player, is like to get your Wukong rezzed alongside them. Extra turn would be sick. Provoke the Duchess, maybe. You never want your Wukong to be rezzed by the champion. You always want Wukong to be rezzed by himself, basically. Now he does the A3. Now he has no other option. Or he just leaves, maybe. Resist, pops out Siphi. Now Siphi's ready. So that Siphi being poly was actually pretty sweet. Oh, the Duchess has the res, not that. That was wrong. Dang it. Duchess reses everybody. My goodness. I should have. That's literally why I had her provoked. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. If this Heffrat come back and kills me now, I deserve it. 100% deserve it. The Arbiter cannot res. She already resed. That was kind of silly. Kind of really silly, actually. Was the whole reason why I had her provoked. He was excited too. He's like, oh, he made a mistake. He made a huge mistake. Oh my gosh. Now this Wukong could actually ruin me. I'm going to try to provoke him. Nah, I didn't get to provoke. Riddles gets a turn though. A1. Good. Wukong is always scary because he can just use an A2 and just share the damage and wreck everybody, basically. So it's always sketchy leaving him around. All right, who are we going to go here? We're going to go Armans. Okay, Siphi plus Wukong goes UDK plus Narcisse. It's actually crazy how much the pick orders are basically the same from person to person. It's very similar throughout. I just need to figure out what I do against Harima picks. I guess I just ban the Harima. I don't know. I mean, so far, every time I win against Harima, it's been fine. So, something, I guess. These two are great. Duchess brings increased attack. He probably want Duchess as well. I can ban the Harima here. The Wukong is somewhat countered with Narcisse and block revive because he has a Siphi who's going to give the Wukong multiple buffs and no Veil to protect the Wukong either. So the Marichka isn't very scary because of that block revive ability from Narcisse. So Taras, no, not Taras. Who would be scary? Warlord is a ban priority higher than Harima for me without a doubt. Can't go UDK because I have him. Mighty Uko, not a higher. Wait, no, that's yeah. No, not a higher ban priority. Did I say Harima? Or did I say somebody else? Should I ban Wukong? No. Wukong's fine, right? Because Wukong's not going to kill me past UDK most likely. No increased attack. Uko can strip and stun. Yeah, he definitely can. It can ruin my day for a little while. But if I get a hit with Narcisse onto the Wukong, well, he's going to be block revived. He's going to have more than 3 buffs. I can almost guarantee he does the buff straight up with Siphi. First thing. Now, the next worst thing would be if he buffs up with Marichka here. Okay. So he hits my Narcisse once. He's going to try to do the stun most likely. He doesn't get a stun or anything like that. He does get a stun on my Rotos, though. Not great. But no block buffs on my Rotos, which is... Oh, there's block buffs now. So useless A2 if I would have used it there. But all I'm trying to do is get around to Narcisse and then just hit the Wukong. That's all I'm trying to do. He knows what I'm doing. There we go. And now I believe it's basically over. He knew it was gonna. He knew exactly what was gonna happen. You just gotta find that one champion. You just gotta get Narcisse to the Wukong after they buff, and then Narcisse kills him. Narcisse definitely needs some better. I definitely need to put some more love into Narcisse. Let's see how he's built. Right, I don't get first pick this time. It's going to be an Arman's first pick, I know. If it's not Arman's, then what are they doing? So this is his build right now. Not great. It can definitely be improved. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can improve it right now. Let's see. With taking stuff from people as well. Okay, lose damage. What is he? What sets or what? Lethal? Okay, let's go any set. It's going to prioritize instinct for me because that's just what I have the fastest stuff with. Okay. A UDK. Very interesting there. I don't really care that much about UDK first pick. Kind of weird, honestly. So, obviously, he's going to want to go... I can play around banning the UDK, possibly. He might go Rhodos, though. To be fair, he may just go Rhodos. My Duchess is 2-turn Stone Skin. Duchess is fantastic. Let's see what he does. Okay, so this actually gains me some damage. A little bit. Instinct, and then some different boots with HP percentage and speed. So 243. I lose a little bit of speed. Gain some HP. No crit damage. There's a little bit of a switch. Not much. Honestly, I need to just go in there and rebuild him somehow. Like, get him in some actually much better stuff. Okay, so Wukong plus Rhodos. Narcisse is looking pretty impactful here, honestly. Assuming I'm going to be faster. Go Siphi and basically solidify that deal. And then he already did his damage dealer, so I'll just go Narcisse is one of mine. And I could go Heffrak at the end, honestly. I want to see what he picks as supports, because right now I'm kind of relying on banning the UDK, but to be honest, I don't have to ban the UDK. But unless he goes Warlord, I think I just ban the UDK and get around him. And just wipe the others out. Duchess actually been fine. With Narcisse, an enemy having Duchess is not too bad because she shares the shield, which is kind of funny on her A1. Kind of kills your own team. So my Ray can actually somewhat answer this. Wukong could answer that as well. He goes Arbiter. He may be trying to go for a speed team. Maybe I just go this. And ban the Helicath. He may be able to beat me. He may be able to win. However, Narcisse does a lot of damage. Does a whole lot. And if I can just... So if he does the increased attack, he doesn't have 3 buffs. Narcisse doesn't ignore block damage, though, I don't think. Heffrak is good, though Heffrak doesn't do amazing versus behind UDK. I want to see how well he does, because I think I underestimate how well he does. Let's see what the order is, because I would love for the extra hit to go on the Rhodos anyways. So they have some strips. Honestly, I'm gonna do this just so he has a chance to strip with the Wukong. This is actually a plan. So didn't really matter because the way everything worked out. Nobody has 3 buffs, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit with the A2. Wow. So Wukong's back. Still, I do have the plan, which is him stealing the buff. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to increase with this. The reason why I'm veiling is so he doesn't hit the Heffrak and just kill everybody else, because the shared damage from the Heffrak could actually do that. He's going to go the A3 here. Didn't steal any Stone Skin, which would have been horrible. Good. Really not much better than that could have happened. That's actually the best thing that could have happened, period. And he knows what's going to happen from there. So setting up Narcisse to do that A3 is just fantastic. Basically just fantastic. Man, that feels good. Having that plan with Narcisse against Wukong feels so good. Waiting until he sets it up for himself. 34, 31, 39, 23. We're climbing up. Climbing up pretty quick now. Harima's a high ban target. Galathier, he's good, but I haven't noticed a Galathier like really being horrible. I mean, I've only played a few of them, so I can't really say too much, I guess. I will do Rhodos most likely. I really doubt he's going to go. I know he could go Rhodos. Honestly, Narcisse isn't a bad pick either. Honestly. Narcisse plus Gawain Korra. Not bad. In case he was to go a lockout champ. Very good versus Harima. All right. Reading Discord, seeing if I had some good luck. So today was the Newt 15x plus the fusion summon. So I went ahead and did that. Didn't get anything good, unfortunately, but hopefully had some pretty good information to share. We got 3 damage dealers. All right, well, you can bring that when you have Armans in the team. Of course you can. You can do whatever you want with Armans in the team. Now, I think Rhodos is pretty safe. However, the UDK is going to possibly mess me up. A champion who doesn't care so much is Hefrak. So Hefrak won't kill Harima, but he will kill everybody else if they don't kill him. He's in Stone Skin. They do have a strip, though, so maybe Rhodos is just the play. I think Rhodos is just the play. They're probably going to ban the UDK. Like, who else do you ban in this situation? Though they do have stuff to answer him, so maybe not. Maybe they just ban the Rhodos, because they're both pretty big threats. And I will be going first, most likely, so it's really up in the air. Okay, there we go. That's what he does. So Galathier, I want to see something real quick about him. I can't just yet. About... He has a cleanse in his first skill, I think. Or in his first kit. First form. AoE removes all buffs from all allies. So before that would have been great for him, right? Like I can increase turn meter here. He doesn't strip though, I don't think. No. So what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do anything? I hope he puts some buffs up so I can block revival on some champs. That'd be kind of sick. AoE boost turn meter. This places block debuffs, veil. Second form does, let's see. AoE. Okay, so messes me up basically. Basically just messes me up. So I can sleep the Wukong. I could sleep the Harima. Who do I most want to sleep though? I think the Wukong. I think he can just mostly mess my team up by himself. I really need a turn is what I need, honestly. She's gonna smack. I knew she was gonna do that. I knew she was gonna smack pretty hard. She does. She's probably gonna kill. He can kill my Siphi 100% with that A1. Anything. My Siphi's dead, right? Except for that. My Siphi's not dying to that. However, his whole team may die now because of that little mistake he made. Oh my goodness! I thought she had counterattack for a second. My goodness, what the heck's going on here? He's that little suicidal skeleton. He does a res as well from his first form, which he may not have just yet. Wukong may A2 and just kill me. That's okay. I mean, that was a well played match for sure. Can't even complain about that. I could have let's see what the results were. That sucks. It was silly of me. 1, 2, 3 losses. Much better. We got two minutes left, so I'm not going to do the 50 gems right now. This is much better, though. Much better results, much better success. Pushed from 38.60 to 39.20. So that was a pretty good point. 39.20 minus 38.60 about. Got 60 points today. That's actually a very successful push. So if tomorrow or next live arena window, I can push 50 or 60 and then maybe one more, I can push up to 4K. I can get Quintus. Honestly, this went pretty well. A week from 3,700 to 4K, I'm happy with. We're almost there. Almost at Quintus. So very close. But today, I think the strategy worked out much better. I need to actually remember what the strategy was and actually do this again when I push next time. Because going into the teams, playing around, knowing they're probably going to pick either Arman's or Wukong, worked out well. The Galathier match, I probably could have played that a little differently. Not for sure what I could have done different, but hey, it is what it is. Not a big deal. Got quite a bit of wins anyways, so I'm more than happy with what I did. More than happy with how those things went out. Siffi's pretty fast. My Narcissus needs to be built a little bit better. Unfortunately, he wasn't hitting that hard. Maybe him having a little more damage would have solidified that last match. I don't really know. These are his stats. If he would have had Savage plus Immortal, Savage plus Cruel, who knows what. More defense ignore would definitely help, though. Without a doubt would help. These are the champ builds. Rotos, I'm happy with his build. Not going to go to Stone Skin. I could possibly, but I'm not going to do that. I need his attack a little bit more. Everything is rolled well, though, I think. Crit rate could be crit damage, but it works out in the build perfectly. Crit damage would be ideal. Be the best thing to have. 303 crit damage, though, is fine. I would lose 10% crit rate, so I had to rebuild it some other pieces. So he's okay the way he's at, honestly. And then Wukong, very solid. I like Wukong's build. Wukong's probably one of my better built champions as well. He is good attack, good crit damage, relatively fast, not super fast. 272 speed, 272 crit or accuracy, sorry. So I'm happy there. And then Arman's. He is built well. However, I need to get this to be accuracy for one. Let's see if that works. Hey, sweet. Can't complain about that. One roll, get accuracy, easy peasy. So now, what are we looking at? 675 accuracy, so almost 700 accuracy. So he's going to be reducing the turn meter, doing the polymorph on majority of champions, right? This being resistance, not great, but honestly, it's not bad either because it will maybe resist some of the polymorphs coming back to me. Or resist, yeah. When I cast my stuff, having resistance is always good. Speed, speed, speed. Double. So the gloves could be better than what they are. Let's see if I have any gloves better. Because they're not the best. So these are my best gloves. My best gloves are a double roll. If I was to get a triple roll, these are good as far as his stats. But if I was to get a triple roll, that would make his speed even better than it is. If I got a banner that was better than this, like a double roll or triple roll, or a necklace, I can lose some accuracy. I just need a necklace that's stone skin. That's better. So then I can put this other banner on him. That actually give me more accuracy as well. This banner would be good. Puts him at almost 350, 771 accuracy. In stone skin if I was to get this necklace pushed out. Now it'd be like more like 750 accuracy, but that would definitely be worth it. Definitely be worth it. I just need a stone skin necklace. So he'll be built very well. And if I got the next awakening, he'd be 365 speed. About 365, which I'm going to do as soon as I can. Next awakening is going to be fantastic. Empowerments, of course, but I'm not going to get any empowerments. I'm not that level of a whale, so it's not going to happen. +2 would be sweet, though. Even more speed. Push him like 385. Oh, my goodness. It'd be nuts. It'd be absolutely crazy. He would definitely be outspeeding majority of warlords and stuff like that. So, either way, guys, thank y'all for watching. Love and appreciate all of you. Best of luck for the fusion, the sharp pulls, whatever you're doing today. Good luck. Hopefully, you get some sweet champs. Looks like somebody's leveling up their Aphidus, whatever it's called. I got 2 primal shards. Do I want to pull anything from the primals? I don't think I do. Either way, guys, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.